Just announced, Princess Leonor to marry Prince Christian this October. The palace. Silent, majestic, predictable, until today. Because what you thought would never happen, just happened. Princess Leonor, Prince Christian, marriage, this October. But wait, it's not that simple. This story is more than a wedding. It's about love, duty, and secrets. Princess Leonor of Spain, the future queen, a young woman raised in the shadow of history. Every step, every smile, every word, carefully measured. Spain has waited for her to take the throne. But before she wears the crown, she has chosen a ring. Not just any ring, the ring of Prince Christian of Denmark. Prince Christian, the firstborn of Crown Prince Frederick and Crown Princess Mary, the heir to the Danish throne. Handsome, polished, a young man groomed since childhood for kingship. His destiny seemed set, until Leonor walked into his life. The whispers began months ago. Private sightings, stolen glances, shared events where their eyes lingered longer than protocol allowed. But the palace remained silent. Journalists pressed, courtiers deflected. No confirmation, no denial. Until now. This October, two kingdoms will be bound, not by treaties, not by politics, but by love. Yet, behind the grandeur, lies tension. Questions that echo through palace walls. Will Spain embrace a foreign-born prince consort? Will Denmark accept their heir uniting with a queen from beyond their borders? Let's go back to when it all began. Leonor and Christian first met not in the public eye, but quietly, during a European royal gathering years ago. Both heirs, both teenagers, both carrying the weight of future crowns. What started as formality grew into friendship. And friendship bloomed into something far more dangerous, affection. For royals, love is never private. Every look is dissected, every gesture judged. Yet Leonor and Christian found ways to guard their bond. Letters, secret meetings during state visits, support from unexpected allies. Rumored whispers say Queen Letizia herself, though strict, encouraged Leonor to follow her heart, reminding her that even queens deserve love. But not everyone agreed. King Felipe, dignified, protective of Spain's image, questioned whether such a union could complicate Leonor's reign. Advisors raised alarms. Spain's constitutional monarchy is delicate, its future still fragile. Could a foreign prince complicate legitimacy? Would the Spanish people accept it? Meanwhile, in Denmark, Crown Prince Frederick and Crown Princess Mary faced their own dilemma. Christian was their heir. His future marriage would shape Denmark's monarchy. They envisioned a Danish noblewoman, or perhaps a European aristocrat with ties to Danish history. But destiny doesn't consult tradition. Christian had chosen Leonor. This October wedding is more than love. It's a diplomatic earthquake. For the first time in modern history, two heirs apparent from reigning monarchies are set to marry. A future queen of Spain. A future king of Denmark. Together. But what happens when two thrones collide? Which destiny takes precedence? Will Leonor become Queen of Spain with Christian at her side as consort? Or could Christian himself one day ascend Denmark's throne while Leonor rules Spain? Can one marriage serve two crowns without dividing loyalty? The love story draws comparisons to Europe's greatest unions, Philip II of Spain and Mary I of England, Victoria and Albert, Elizabeth and Philip. History warns us, royal marriages change nations, sometimes uniting, sometimes dividing. Will this marriage strengthen Europe's monarchies, or create rivalries beneath the surface? The public's reaction, mixed. In Spain, youth celebrate Leonor's courage, choosing love before duty. Yet, whispers rise among politicians. Will Christian influence Spanish politics? Could Denmark's values conflict with Spain's traditions? In Denmark, the reaction is equally divided. Some hail the romance as a new golden age of monarchy, where two powerful houses unite. Others fear losing Christian's full devotion to his homeland. A king's heart belongs first to his people. Can he split it between two nations? Let's not forget the human side. Leonor is only 19. Christian, 19 as well. Barely adults in the eyes of the world, yet tasked with centuries of responsibility. Behind the jewels, behind the gowns, behind the parades, there are simply two young people, daring to love in the face of impossible odds. Insiders claim the proposal happened quietly, away from the cameras. A private villa, a simple dinner. Christian, nervous, presented Leonor with a ring said to have belonged to Queen Ingrid of Denmark, symbolizing tradition, continuity, and a blessing from history itself. Leonor, emotional, whispered yes. The announcement stunned the world. Not only because of its timing, just months before October, but because of what it represents. A love story that defies caution. A future where Europe could see two monarchies bound by family ties tighter than any treaty. But marriage in royalty is never just about the couple. It is about alliances. The Spanish royal household has already begun careful planning. Security will be at unprecedented levels. Heads of state, monarchs, dignitaries, all expected to attend. The world will watch as the Spanish heir and the Danish heir pledge vows before church, country, and God. Yet beneath the splendor, imagine the private fears. Leonor, can she balance her duty as queen with her love as a wife? Christian, can he stand beside Leonor in Spain while keeping faith with Denmark? What happens when their paths demand separate thrones? Whose destiny will bend? Every royal wedding carries symbolism. Diana and Charles, William and Kate, Harry and Meghan, each story held dreams but also struggles. Leonor and Christian's story may surpass them all, for it is not just about marriage, but about merging two crowns, two peoples, two futures. And so, as October approaches, anticipation builds. The Spanish people await their queen's love story. The Danish people await their future king's decision. Europe awaits history in motion. One truth remains: Princess Leonor and Prince Christian are rewriting the story of royalty. Not as pawns of politics. Not as symbols of duty alone. But as two hearts uniting in defiance of tradition. Their wedding will be remembered not only as a royal event, but as the day love dared to challenge crowns. And when Leonor walks down that aisle this October, when Christian takes her hand, the world will witness more than vows. We will witness history. We will witness love, stronger than borders, deeper than crowns, braver than destiny. Because sometimes, even in palaces, fairy tales come true.